So on the shoot with Peyton Fernside, it's kind of a fun story, actually. We met on Instagram, so through social media. One day I commented on how I liked all the pants that she always tends to wear in her videos, and she said that I could borrow her pants because she was coming to Colorado Springs. And I said, well, I'm not gonna borrow your pants. You wear your own pants and we're gonna do a photo shoot. I get tired of seeing the same old gritty, harsh lighting for these fitness shoots, and I wanted to try something a little bit different with our lighting techniques and with the way that we showed her as an athlete and as a fitness trainer. When you're working with athletes, there's a few different techniques that you want to think about, making sure that they look their best. Having them pump before, which means they're just lifting weights or doing something to get the blood flowing into their muscles, will really help the way that they look. So for the shot of Peyton on the wall, I wanted to show definition for Peyton and then also show the geometric shape of the wall that we were working with. So to accomplish that, we put a 53-inch Octabox up above her, and we had an ELB 400 with an HS head hooked to that. And one of the reasons I like having the ELB 400 on an overhead setup is that you don't have to worry about cords coming down and moving them around what's already a really heavy and cumbersome setup to begin with. Then I had the big 75-inch indirect light motive Octabox behind me just to create enough difference in shadow so that you could see where the wall was turning and the shapes of it. For the lighting on this image, we had a big 69-inch Octabox up above the model. And then behind her, on camera right, we had a small strip box. And on camera left, we had a 53-inch Octabox. And we did have a purple gel and a pink gel on the background to give it some color and give it some pop that I actually ended up changing the color of in post-production. But having that color there to begin with makes it possible to easily change the colors when you get into Photoshop. So as a composite photographer, there's always a few things that I'm thinking about when I'm on set. The first is making sure I overshoot. I want to know that I have plenty of options when I get into post-production. Two is making sure you stay at the same focus and you stay at the same distance from the subject. The other thing is really thinking about angles. If I'm shooting straight on, but then I crouch down and I shoot from below, those are going to be hard images to composite together because the angles aren't going to look right. So I need to make sure that I have these steps in place for when I get into Photoshop. One of the cool things about the relationships that start on social media is kind of the traction that you both gain from that experience. So once I get these images done and we both launch them, it's a mutually beneficial thing where her clients are seeing it and she looks awesome. And so she's getting new clients from it. And so we both walk away with a new arena of relationships that we can start diving into.